Hello and good evening. Once again, it's Sunday and Sunday মানে আমাদের জানুয়ারি থেকে যে অভ্যেস, the duty that we have given to ourselves to stay fit and healthy for a better, fitter tomorrow. This is Motivate 2021 and today's episode 36. দেখতে দেখতে টুকটুক করে এগোচ্ছে আমাদের এই জার্নি and still we have kilos to shed. 2021 কিলো কমানোর প্রচেষ্টায় রয়েছি আমরা and we have with us today motivator 𝗕𝗵𝗂𝗶𝗯𝗵 who is joining us from Bombay. Hi 𝗕𝗵, thank you for joining.
Thanks, Roopsha. Always a pleasure.
So আজকে 𝗕𝗵কে আমরা পাচ্ছি because it's a very important interesting adda. 𝗕𝗵, I think you can just come a little in center. Ekta dige you have kind of gone out.
Okay. Is this better?
So it's perfect. So 𝗕𝗵𝗂𝗶𝗯𝗵, he is a very senior media professional and he has gone through some immense transformation. If we can have a look at this picture. So এই ছবিটা কোন সালের?
2018 December.
2018 December. So মোটামুটি if I ask you that what has been the transformation journey in short, কত কেজি থেকে কত কেজি?
So purely from a weight standpoint, although I don't think so, because I think I was about 91 kilos back then, and I'm at about 76, 77. So, in terms of weight, but I think in terms of overall wellness, it's been a good one. So, yeah.
Okay, so this transformation journey, it clearly shows that you were never probably a very obese person, but most certainly you were on the healthier side.
Lumpy side.
And এই যে ছবিগুলো that we see here on screen, this is the time when you were comparatively broader and এখন you're on a fitter zone. So এই যে the decision to kind of transform yourself, how did that happen?
So Roopsha, that is a very, very interesting question, and also a very interesting answer. So basically, what happened was I used to lead a very unhealthy life, right? So I used to have a lot of alcohol, and I still smoke. I used to eat a lot of food. I never had control on that. As you rightly said, I was never obese. আমি কখনো ভীষণ মোটা ছিলাম না, but I had fat in all the wrong places, if I can say that. And I was fairly healthy. I had a big tummy. Fairly healthier and not in a good healthy. But what happened was, I think our journey started when I went for my best friend's wedding. This happened in February 2019. And I remember there was I was very unhealthy in terms of আমি সকালে উঠতাম. I used to have a bad ankle pain. I had difficulty walking. তারপর there was once I remember over wedding day, we danced all night, right? Like normally weddings, that you do that. And I remember waking up the next day and struggling to walk. And I was the best man for a wedding in the church, and I limped inside the church. Like I couldn't walk straight, and I was in a lot of pain. And that is the first day I realized I cannot do this to my body. I think it's something that is so unfair, because I think my body was giving up and giving me signs that you are you're growing older, and forget about the age part of it. It was also telling me the fact that you need to take care of yourself. You cannot have these problems at this age, right? And that's the first day I just came back, and I remember my friend had put up an Instagram post, and it had my picture there. And one of our common friends actually replied saying, "Saurabh, kitna mota ho gaya hai?" I was like, oh God, now people are noticing it. So I think that's when I came back, and thankfully at that point of time, I'm a flatmate. She was, she used to stay with us. She was my friend's partner, and she was a certified yoga expert. So she was becoming a yoga teacher, and I chose to join her class. And she was in the house. It was the easiest, right? Like she'll wake up and we'll do yoga every morning, and that's how it all started. But yoga has been life changing for me because all the issues that I spoke about, my ankle pain, lower back pain, my posture, just peace of mind, everything has become so much better with yoga. But I think a major that's the first time when I started doing yoga in March of 2019. But I think the big change happened during lockdown, and I did not do it to lose weight essentially. But during lockdown, I remember uh, I'm a very social person. Anyone who knows me would tell you that I like to meet a lot of people and have a lot of friends. And this is one such case where during the lockdown, the first few days, you know, couldn't meet anyone. So I was like, what do I do with my day? Like, I'm just, I'm feeling directionless. And that's where I picked up working out and said, I will also work out because that will add some routine to my day. So that's how it's been. It's been yoga in the morning, working out in the evening, and try and maintain a normal diet. I can't have crash diets. I've never done that. But I think try and maintain some kind of a diet which helps you. And I think that's pretty much uh, has been the journey.
Wonderful. So from this to we see you this and
You
a
click.
happy you.
Yeah.
So এই যে having a pet at home, do
Yeah.
you think it has also added that
Oh,
extra workout in your life?
100%. Like, I think having my pet is called Pablo Escobar, like in Narcos. And he came home in 2016. And I think, especially during the lockdown, having a pet is life changing, right? Because they just bring you out of all the sad moments of your life without you even realizing that you are sad. And especially during the lockdown, where we were all like locked up inside the house, and I have spent every living breath of those days with my pet, and we sleep together on the bed. We cuddle, uh, which is why we don't, we are absolutely happy with just the both of us. So I think a lot of my mental peace and stability and the constant need as human beings to feel loved and all of that, I think a lot of it, my pet helps me achieve that. He's the best man in my life, and there's
So
nothing I
do
want.
you go out walking, running with him as well?
No. So I'm not a very big walker or runner. I can't do either of these. I just feel very lazy. So I walk during the day. I don't like sitting, which is why I normally walk, but that's nothing to do with fitness or anything. I'm not a walker. I don't like to run
Okay.
too much. But yes, I do play with him sometimes. And but no, as in my dog, if you've seen him in the pictures, he has muscles and he looks like Hrithik Roshan of dogs. So he has a great healthy body and an even better lifestyle. The food he eats is mind blowing. So yeah,
Okay, great. তাহলে একটু জিজ্ঞেস করবো যে generally you said that you do not prefer walking and running on the
yeah,
streets. And I know that you have been doing a lot of things at home. তো অনেকেই
yeah,
আছে যারা বাড়ির বাইরে বেরোতে চায় না বা এখন তো পারছেও না বা they are always not
not
too sure
interested.
whether going to a gym would be a good decision now. So in that case, staying at home একটু সকাল থেকে রাত অবধি, what would you recommend to us? What are the things that we can do to stay kind of better and make some fitter
Yeah. So
change in life?
yeah, so I'll tell you what. So I have had a very personal journey with fitness, right? And now I don't do it for weight anymore. I have
Mhm.
reached a point where the weight is there. The good thing about going fit and being on this journey is the fact that uh, the moment you reach that weight of yours that you want to kind of go to, then it becomes very easy because every time you're gaining 1 kilo, you just go on a quick diet and control your food and you immediately lose that. So just reaching there is the main point, and you have to reach there because then it's just about maintaining. Uh, what is important, for me in terms of how I've managed in the last few years, 2 years, is you have a normal diet. When I say normal, I don't mean go on a ketogenic diet or no, I'm not on any intermittent fasting. I can't do that. I really enjoy food. Uh, and the only thing that I've told myself is I will control it. So, for example, one meal of the day, every day. I don't have carbs, which is mostly dinner, right? I can have I normally have a salad or I have some grilled chicken and all of that. So that's one thing that I've introduced. So one meal of the day I don't eat carbs. The other meals are absolutely normal. I have dosa, I have dal bhat. Ajke I had aloo bhaja also. So I'm not really like, I don't control my food because I've reached that place of weight and I know any little fluctuation I can manage. Uh, in terms of other things that I do is I always try and work out 5 days a week. And this is at home. I don't go out. I don't like going to the gym. I find the experience of going to the gym extremely cumbersome and it's very taxing. So I think that's one. I work out 5 days a week. I have a lot of heavy, like I can possibly show you guys at some point my collection of weights. Um, and I do yoga about 4 to 5 days a week again. So I think these are the two things and a kind of balanced meal এটাতে হয়ে যায় কাজ. Like I don't think we need to do anything more. You just need to keep your body, tell your body every day that hey, listen, I'm taking care of you. So I think that with that you'll be able to be in a much better place. So it's basic, absolute simple. Do some yoga, stretch the muscles, uh, do some workout, build the muscles, build stretch. You'll be fine.
So when you say that you want to show us some things at home, this is, I think we would be really interested. Je barite, what are the things that you have assembled over a time, and you ensure that
Sure.
barite you kind of do your thing, and if you show
Yeah.
us what is there and what you do with it, সেটা খুব ভালো। And also I would like to ask that you also dance, right? How has dancing helped you?
I was I love to dance, but because of the lockdown, I had to stop my dance classes. So now I'm dancing at home after having a couple of drinks. So that's not helping me becoming fitter for sure. But yeah, but dancing is more fun. It's not nothing to do with fitness for me. I think fitness is very, very specific to my yoga and my workout, which I don't miss. So you want to see what I have?
Absolutely, absolutely. Motivate 2021. Special thanks to you for kind of sharing your journey with us. And now we are going to get into Saurabh's den at his home, which is in Mumbai. And Saurabh নিজের বাড়িতেই সবকিছু একটু একটু করে assemble করে নিয়েছে because he does not like to step out. He's a very home সেটআপে, হোম কমফর্টে, নিজের টাইমে অ্যালোকেট করা একটা রুটিনে he's been kind of maintaining himself, and that was a decision that he took a few years ago. And Apollo Multispeciality Hospital, Senco Gold and Diamonds, JSW Cement, and RG Cellulars at Motivate 2021. And now we will get into Saurabh's home setup. Yay!
Yay, let's do this. Come on.
Let's do this. So
Uh,
while
camera.
yeah,
Wait. Is there any way for me to flip the camera? One second.
yes, you can just flip it. So there are so many friends, including myself. আমিও খুব একটা বাড়ির বাইরে যেতে চাই না. So I will just remove myself a bit so that we.
Can you see now?
Yes, we can. If you can just tell us while you're showing.
Sure, I will. So I think let's start with yoga. Yoga is obviously very simple. You need a yoga mat. Uh, I also have some yoga blocks. This is extremely important for people who are doing yoga. You don't build flexibility in a day. You need aided, help with yoga blocks. And I have something which is a yoga belt, which is this one. These three things are enough for you to do yoga, right? Uh, there's one thing which a lot of people don't buy, and I always recommend is a knee pad. Uh, this is something if you have weak knees, you use the knee pad to kind of work on it more. That's my yoga setup. It's very, very small and simple. Now let me show you my. This is my overall gym setup, as you can see. Um,
So
so
essentially,
I
there
have
are
kettlebells. These are
yes.
6 kilo kettlebells, and there is one 12.5 kilo. Um, I These are 20 kilo dumbbells, not 20 pounds. So this I use for chest, I use for deadlifts, I use for a lot of back. So these 20 kilos, and also a lot of legs. Um, these are 15 kilos, these are 7.5, these are 5 kilos. So basically, four different weights of different kinds. You will, of course, not reach here when you start working out. It comes after a period of time. So it's not that you can start with 20 kilos. So start with just 7.5 and 5 and
Yes,
maybe
that's what I wanted
2.5.
to ask. As somebody
But
who is just setting up the home setup, initially, what are the things that we should look at?
so I think that what you should do is when you start working out, properly is about getting the right kind of equipment to start off, right? So these are the things I recommend, and these are the things I bought. So the first thing I bought was a 5 kilo dumbbell, which is here. Then I bought a 7.5 kilo dumbbell. Then I bought these two cute kettlebells. Uh, and then I bought something like this. This is a tube. This is a fitness tube. This helps you a lot for a lot of your workouts, which is your triceps, your biceps. And I think personally I always recommend having a trainer who will train you online, because you might not know the things that are good for your body. Your trainer will. And this is one of my favorites. This is the barbell. This is actually a 5.5 feet bar, and I have bought a bunch of weights to go with it. So if you see, it's at 20, 10, 10. So currently the bar already has about 40 kilos, and I have bought a lot of plates. So the good thing with the bar is the fact that you can change the weight, and you don't have to buy those dumbbells. You can actually change it whenever you want. So I think that's something that helps me adjust my weight all the time and kind of make it better. Uh, I'm moving the camera back to me right now.
Absolutely. And where is the pet who keeps motivating you?
Oh, I'll show you. He's
Yeah.
right
So
here.
now we're
He's,
seeing so
he's,
much of his
he's
life.
currently sleeping in a very
Yeah.
inappropriate position. Can you see him? Yeah,
Yes, we can. I almost thought that was a weight.
he is currently sleeping very
Okay.
inappropriately. So I can't show
Wonderful.
him a lot of them.
No, no,
Yeah,
that's
so I
all
think
right.
that's the setup. We need to start off absolutely basic: a yoga mat, yoga blocks, belt, and a knee pad for yoga. And for your workout, start off with the smaller weights. Buy just two dumbbells. Find someone who can help you with the workouts, because a lot of times, uh, jeta hoy is that tumi jano na what is the right way to do it. Like I, for the first 1 month, I was watching YouTube and trying to do these workouts, right? But my body is very unique. It will react differently to different exercises. So the moment you have a guided expert, he will tell you that, you know what, Saurabh, you need to build your shoulders, you need to build your arms, your legs are good. So, that's something that maybe you can work a little less on that. We need to reduce fat from your tummy, but not just tummy. You have to build your deltoids, which is the back or the shoulder. So these are very specific needs that you have, and it's always good to have a guided expert who will plan your workout for you. মানে যেরকম ভাবে তুমি চাইছো সেটা সেটা ওরম ভাবেই হবে, and that's the best part. So I think I found a great trainer. He's actually based in Shillong, uh,
Oh,
and
okay.
he trains me every day. Yeah, yeah. And we only do it on WhatsApp or Google Duo and all that. So 5 days a week, he plans my workout. And what I've done with him is, in workouts, you can't do the same thing every day. Yeah, you have to, because then your body is getting used to it, right? Uh, so what we do is we go through phases. So I finished a phase called maximum strength, where the objective was to gain strength. So I could, let's say, started off with lifting, say, a 30 kilo. I went up to 60 kilo deadlifts. Yeah, because that phase for 6 weeks is supposed to help me build strength. Uh,
Okay.
so we did a lot of strength building exercises. The next block of workout was called hypertrophy. Hypertrophy is where you shed, because when you're building strength, you also build in some fat, because what happens is you have to eat properly. So then the next set of exercise is just helping quickly you shed all the weight. because it's again a 4 5 week block. Then the moment you do hypertrophy one, then you do a deload, then you go to hypertrophy two. So I am going into these fitness blocks. You can't do the same workout. It's like a gym. A good trainer will actually help you, saying, let's build muscle now, let's shed muscle, let's do this. And this is which is the best part. And he will actually help you with your diet as well, which is extremely critical, because when you are lifting such heavy weights, you have to have a lot of protein. So we have to মানে বিশ্বাস করবে না মানে every day, every meal I have to add some protein. Even if I'm having dosa in the morning, I'll possibly just have two boiled eggs. Yeah. রাত্তিরে if I'm eating, I'll
That
just
you
possibly add
got
some.
an excuse to have eggs anytime,
Yeah.
even with water
I
you can
know.
have.
Eggs is a savior, and it's such a good meal, and I'm glad I like it so much. So yeah, no harm at all.
So I think something that very important thing that you mentioned was that weight skinne barite just like that kora jay na. You need assistance, you need guidance, you need somebody to guide you through the process. এ কার কি প্রয়োজন, মানে অনলাইন
Absolutely.
সবকিছু পাওয়া যায়, দোকানেও সবকিছু পাওয়া যায়, বাট গিয়ে 20 কিলো কিনে নিয়ে এসে হাত পা ভাঙার কোনো প্রয়োজন নেই. You need
Yeah.
somebody to kind of take you to that level wherein you understand what is required for your body, and then you
Absolutely.
choose the weight and the entire process accordingly. So
Absolutely. Absolutely.
the very important question that I wanted to ask you is that when you started off, it must not have been easy, right? Starting yoga and then moving into a regime of doing this barite exercises. Those were the days when I'm sure that you had those mornings when you thought that "Ichha korche na, today is not my day." And then how did you push yourself and still continue?
Um, I think I followed a very simple method. Uh, it's actually a little stupid when I say this, but it's true. Uh, যখন আমি workout করি, I just tell myself, I'm loving it, I'm loving it, I'm loving it. Okay. I look forward to that 1 hour, because for me, what I do is I have found ways to enjoy that 1 hour. I like sweating it out, not because of anything else, because I genuinely feel this is the 1 hour that I'm giving myself. Um, there have been times সকালে উঠে ইচ্ছে করছে না yoga করতে, and I kind of skip it. But then, because I've been doing it for over 2 years now, I now feel guilty that, oh shit, why didn't I do it? Like, I should have just done it, right? Like, because I know the positives it has on your body is so much more than just like skipping a workout. And I think you have to at some point mentally tell yourself that you're really enjoying this, because that's when you will stick around. You have to tell yourself that, even if it's even if it's an exercise always releases dopamine, right? Which is happiness hormone. So it's anyway, you're supposed to feel lighter. Like, if you've had a very bad day and you work out for that 1 hour, you're not thinking of anything else, right? It's just you and your body. So the moment you start enjoying that process and tell yourself that this is great, thank you, I'm loving it, I'm grateful for the fact that this is happening. I think আমি ওটা বলে বলে এখন এরকম হয়ে গেছে কি I genuinely started loving it. And yeah, I think that's pretty much the reason, the way I have kind of manage to be on this fitness journey for sure. And I know it's very difficult. And thing is, every time you take a break, you just tell yourself this break is only for 2 days. I have to get back on day three, and push yourself to start that one day, because you have the only problem is the start. If you start, then it all becomes normal. মানে একবার শুরু করলে তুই next দিন থেকে নিজেই the problem is after a long break we struggle to start. That one day becomes the point. So just push yourself for just one day, and the rest should be fine.
Okay. Another thing what I want to know is that exercise করার শুরুতে, before exercising, what is your usual food intake, and post workout, what do you consume?
So when I'm talking about my workout, not my yoga, because yoga I do it empty stomach. I just have আমি সকালে উঠে I have a glass of lemon water, লেবু জল. Uh, I don't do it to lose weight or anything. I think it just cleanses my system. It helps. Also helps
Is
you
it
have
lukewarm water or regular
no
temperature water?
regular. Then I do my yoga, and right after yoga, about an hour, within 1 hour, I have my breakfast. Uh, my breakfast could be anything. I try and include some eggs in it, but I have everything. So I can have, if I feel like having Maggie, like let me give you those, because I need we have to normalize eating normal food, right? I think a lot of people say, like, I was also on keto in my first stage of working out. I went on keto for 2 months. Yeah, because I had to lose the weight. Yeah, and so that's something that happened. But so, for example, I'll tell you, in the breakfast, I eat everything. If I feel like having Maggie, I have oats Maggie. I just feel less guilty, but I still have Maggie and it tastes the same, right? Uh, in the afternoon, I try and eat a little bit of rice. I have dal, chicken. I don't eat fish, but I try and include some protein. In the evening, when I wake up, I definitely have a fruit. I prefer to have a cucumber every evening, or maybe any other fruit. Not very high on sugar food like fruits like mango and all, but normal like kiwi, banana, uh, cucumber. Sometimes I love tomatoes. So yeah, so that's the evening food. Then I have it 1 hour before my workout, at least 1.5 hours, 90 minutes. Then I finish my workout. I have a protein shake. That's extremely critical when you're on these heavy phases where you're lifting such heavy weights. And after that, I have a non-carb dinner. So what could this be? This could be anything. This could be uh, dal and sabji. Yeah, I just reduce the rice or roti. But recently, I always hated salads. I thought they are, who has salads. But I think recently I found a way to kind of like salads because I've
How?
experimented. I've actually experimented with some very interesting, homemade sauces. So, for example, I bought some light soy sauce. I bought some sesame oil, uh, and I make something very, and I put some sesame seeds, and I mix a very interesting sauce, and I put it on like uh, pomegranate. Then I put some cucumber and some lettuce, a lot of things in it with some boiled eggs, chicken, and I put that sauce, and suddenly it tastes really good. uh, like I have a mustard sauce. In fact, with the kashundi thaki, you can actually do that. Very interesting. With kashundi, just add some honey, mix it well, and then put it on the salad. It suddenly tastes completely different, right? So I think I'm planning to go to that because it's just a much healthier way of having a good dinner, and it just cleans up your system the next morning because your last meal was not very heavy, right? I still go out and I still party once a week. I will not stop that. I'm not. So, which is what I was trying to tell you is that being fit is not saying goodbye to food, or being fit is not saying goodbye to social life, or being fit is not saying goodbye to alcohol or anything that you enjoy, right? Because you have to be able to enjoy your life. Fitness is a way to enjoy it better. So, the only thing that I do is I try and control it. Like, if I really feel like eating that biryani or that McDonald's burger, I do it on a Sunday for sure. Like every Sunday, that's I think tomorrow or today.
It's
Tonight.
like a
Today's
cheat
Sunday.
day. Today is
Yeah,
Sunday.
yeah, today is Sunday. So I had too much to drink last night, so I'm forgetting. Uh so I think no. So you're right. It's a cheat day, and I do it very intentionally to fulfill my craving for the week. And even the other days, I'm not having salads through the day, or I've not said goodbye to rice. White rice is great. I really enjoy rice. I'm puro Bangali. I love my dal bhat, all that. So I have my dosa. Sometimes I have a paratha in the morning. I have not said goodbye to food. What I like eating. Uh, I've created a lifestyle around it that is only going to make it healthier for me. So I work out, I do yoga, I eat healthy dinners, and the rest of the days I add a little bit of protein here and there, and that works for me perfectly fine.
Okay, with Durga Puja, just 14 days away. Pujo
Yeah,
maneyi to diet, we will try and put the diet in the wardrobe and just go out.
never.
Yeah, পুজোতে তো ডায়েটটা করা হচ্ছে না। সো পুজোতে কি খাওয়া হচ্ছে নাকি ডায়েট করা হচ্ছে?
পুজোতে অনেক খাওয়া হচ্ছে, but I'm definitely not planning to skip my workout and my yoga.
Oh, that's a wonderful decision.
Yeah, because
And
I will eat every day. I'm going to eat. I'm coming from Bombay. I will eat Chinatown egg khabo. I will have my egg chow mein on the road. I will have puchka every day. I will do all of that. But at the same time, I will try and definitely not skip my yoga and workout because I need to do at least something to burn all the random things that I'm going to eat. But I'm not stopping. I'm going to eat everything for sure.
Wonderful. আর একটা ভীষণ ইম্পর্টেন্ট জিনিস যেটা আমরা চাই, that you know, some free hand that you would want to show us that we can
Yeah.
do, you know, at home without weights, because অনেকেই আছে যাদের বাড়িতে হয়তো weight কেনা নেই and they don't want to invest
Mm,
on it right away.
sure.
But there are so many things I'm sure that can be done at home without anything, or just using home stuff, you know. So would you like
Right.
to show us some tricks and some tips, please?
Sure, sure. I can do 100%. What is very important, in terms of these tricks, whatever I'm going to show you, uh, this is basically what we do in yoga during a lot of warm-ups. It actually helps because yoga doesn't need any equipment, right? So I think there are two, three things that I would, recommend you do. Uh, is every so if you guys have a belt, the yoga belt that I showed you, or even a dupatta for that matter, let me just show it to you. Wait.
So we have with us Saurabh Bhaval, who is with us from Bombay. He's an extremely important motivator, because from the time I planned this thing, Motivate 2021, he was one of the first few friends I even knocked and said, "You have to be on board." And he is
Yeah,
extremely encouraging, and we are getting to see some
that's
super easy things যেটা এখন সৌরভ বেল্ট দিয়ে দেখাচ্ছে, but
you
we
can do
can
it with a dupatta, you can do it with anything, anything. You can do it with anything. So basically, what we need to do is uh, so every day when you start the workout, there are three things that never forget. One is using your, mobilizing your neck and your shoulder. So, for example, এরম ভাবে যদি করি তাহলে one is you exhale left, inhale right, exhale. So do this, but the one thing that you have to notice is that don't do it like this. This is not that. You have to exhale and look from the eye ekdom pechone. So your neck gets the kind of stretch that it needs, right? So you do this, right? The second thing you have to do is you need to build your shoulders, right? So just synchronize with your breathing. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Uh, have if there's something called hip rotation that you can do, which you just stand and you again inhale. I'll just show you quickly if I can. For example, if you're standing like this, you have to inhale, go forward, exhale, come behind, inhale, go forward, and exhale, come behind. This will stretch up your hip muscles, which are extremely critical. And of course, apart from this, there are a few things that you can do with the dupatta, as I said. So you hold the dupatta, or this you can also do it with a towel, in fact. So you hold it like that, and you don't bend your elbows, and you go back, and you don't bend your elbows, and you come in front. Right? This is so simple, but it's really effective to to warm up and to kind of work on your shoulders and your back. So this is extremely critical. I personally recommend, if you don't want to buy too much, just buy this tube, right? This tube is worth nothing. It's on 400-500 rupees. You'll get it on Amazon.
So
Um,
what is it
this
called?
tube will help
How do
you.
you search this tube, if you can just guide us?
Just type fitness tube on Amazon. Yeah, it's
Okay.
called. It's a tube that you can use. So you can, for example, if I want to do biceps on this, I can just hold and do this with biceps, right? If I want to do chest on this, I can just put it on a window and pull it towards me like this. Yeah. If you want to do back on this, there are so many exercises that you can do. For example, if you want to do triceps, you have to put it on a window or a door, and you just have to pull it like this without moving your elbows. So, then you'll slowly start building all your muscles. This is that simple. You don't need a lot of weights or anything. If you're starting off, I recommend buying this for sure. It just helps you, uh, you know, start off on the right note. And, as in when you do it, don't do too many. So do say about 3 sets of 10 to 12 reps each with each of these exercises. And you have to focus on your body part. তুমি যখনই করছো, it's very important. You can't work out your entire body or the same body part every day. For example, if you did legs on Monday, you can't do legs on Tuesday. You have to give your legs rest, and you can possibly do chest on Tuesday. So find out 3, 4 different types of workout that you can do. Um, I'm big, as I said, yoga helped me differently. Workout is helping me very differently, and they both have their own pluses and only no minuses for sure, only pluses. So I think if you guys want a more flexible body, if you guys want to start off the day on the right note, please invest time on your body. Whatever you want to do, yoga or working out, but just start off every day on a note which is about saying thank you to your body. I think that's when, and now all the problems that I said I had, my ankle pain, everything is gone, right? So it actually helps and it makes you, and you also forget about the fact that you look better. That's of course a very byproduct. You just feel healthier. You will be able to see, you can climb. I went to Manali and I was trekking. I've never done that before. I was never the guy who would trek or walk for 5, 6 kilometers, right? I got COVID while I was in Himachal. And because I did yoga and I did a lot of breathing exercises in my yoga, I genuinely feel it helped me recover from COVID in very, very little time. I was fine in 3 days. And my other friends who were with me, they took a lot more longer. I would do pranayams in my room because I had to strengthen my lungs during that time. And I think I've always been doing that. So it helps you. It will never not help you. So it's always a good idea to do.
Wonderful. So here we have Saurav, who a couple of years back
Yeah.
was having his casual lifestyle, and one day it was a matter of a decision, and after that Saurav has been really working out every day religiously, living a great happy healthy life with his friend, his Pablo Escobar,
Yeah. Best
and
thing ever.
he's the best thing that has happened. Now, is he still sleeping?
Yeah, he's still sleeping.
Okay, but did he bark while he was sleeping?
Not at all. See, can you
Oh,
see
okay.
him?
Yeah, it's Sunday
Sunday
siesta.
siesta.
Oh, Sunday
Bangali to at the
siesta.
end of the day.
Bangali to
Bangali
at
to
the
at
end.
the end of the day.
True, true,
Yeah.
true. And sort of, it was so nice having you
Thank
today.
you.
And our journey is on. And December obdi to amade Motivate 2021. We hope that once again we will have you in one of
For
our
sure.
sessions.
I
Yeah.
would love to.
And when you're in
We can maybe
Calcutta, we
do a
can
yoga session one day. We can just do a yoga
yes,
session one day.
we must do a session. I think with so many equipments that you have, you can let us know that আমরা কে কি ready রাখতে পারি, maybe
Done.
dupatta, maybe a few things, and we can just gear up for one session. Maybe in October
Done.
we must plan some session wherein we work out together. We talk less and
Absolutely.
we only work out. Okay.
Yeah. I'm
Thank you
better
so
when I
very,
shut up. Thank you.
thank you very much. যেতে যেতে একটা message for everybody who's watching you now. The numbers will keep increasing. So please, a message from Saurav Bhaval, who's really shown that with motivation we can achieve.
Yeah. I think the message is very, very simple. Uh, love yourself because trust me, you deserve better. And if you don't love yourself, no one else will. And give treat your body like your temple. Do everything that you enjoy. Don't say goodbye to it. But give your body some respect for the fact that it's really withstood the test of time. You're still here, living, smiling, eating the right kind of food. I think it's about time you give your body something back. So, yeah, that's my message.
Wonderful. But I have just one question. I know that you're an Apple user. So are you planning for the new superpower? The iPhone
I,
13?
I would love to, but it's too expensive. But I would love to. Why not?
But there are
100%.
great EMI options available, and with the kind of money you make, you don't need EMIs. But anyways, just
Oh,
a
shut
little
up.
finance here and there.
No, no.
iPhone
Yeah, but
13 is
guys, pick it up.
available.
Supposed to be crazy. This phone is
It
supposed to be
is. It
crazy.
is. So thank you so much, Saurav. Please take care and
Thank
hope
you.
to see you soon.
Likewise.
Bye.
Bye bye. See you.
Bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye. So we had this extremely engaging and very interactive session with Saurav Bhaval. যে তার নিজের fitness journey, transformation story share করলো. If you want to share your story and be an inspirer in the journey, please আমাকে জানাও, and it would be a pleasure to have you and share your story too. And this is a promise that I made to myself. আমি যদি 21 কিলো কমাতে পারি 2021-এ, তাহলে অবশ্যই Senco Gold and Diamonds at Everlight এই সেটটা তো আমি কিনছি a gift to myself. Senco Gold and Diamonds এর Everlight collection don't take me lightly. যখন আমরা জীবনে কিছু achieve করি তখন কিন্তু একটা আলাদা আনন্দ হয়. You know, it was such a happy feeling to watch the first family, the first customer at RG Cellulars pick up their dream iPhone 13. Have a look.
So here's my mom,
Malati Malakar.
and I'm Swastik Malakar. Shamal Malakar.
We are Apple family and have been using iPhone 4 from RG Cellular, and now we are taking iPhone 13 and we are very happy with it. Using Air and phones and Mac, everything is Apple at our home right now. And this is a gift to my son on his birthday. It was long due, and this has been given to him, and I would like to ask him how is he feeling about it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'm feeling really like great for this gift. Like, this is a very nice gift, and yeah, this is also a very great product, and the experience overall in RG Cellular has been very good whenever we've got Apple products from here.
Best wishes to RG Cellular.
So when you own the superpower, it's all about happiness, but জীবনের সত্যিকারের power is about the fitness. So Motivate 2021 is a group যেখানে আমরা চেষ্টা করছি একে অপরকে ইন্সপায়ার করতে, মোটিভেট করতে to achieve the loss of 2021 kilos as one. অনেকটা অ্যাচিভ করেছি, কিন্তু অনেকটা বাকি আছে। টুকটুক করে এগোচ্ছে সময়, কিন্তু সাথে যখন আছি আমরা একে অপরের, তখন নিশ্চয়ই অ্যাচিভ করব। Special thanks to Apollo Multispeciality Hospital for their encouragement, support, motivation, and Senco Gold and Diamonds, RG Cellulars, and JSW Cement. With this wonderful video, I would like to end আজকের episode. Thank you everyone for joining. সাবধানে থেকো সকলে, দেখা হচ্ছে, and please join this group. Join Motivate 2021 গ্রুপের লিংক দেওয়া আছে. Share your fitness journey and be a part of this tribe.
Yariya, yariya, kal ki ho, yariya. Har शुरुआत से बात बने, हाथ में साथ से बात बने, yariya. Look, if you want to be the leader, you have to make good decisions, and if you want to build a future, you have to have a greener vision. For the love and growth of our country, we can't offer a division. Because we don't just make cement, we're cementing love. We are the leader's choice, and we will never make a bet when it comes to safety. We are the leader's choice. Let's take a minute, just step back, let them all hear our voice. Yariya, yariya, kal ki ho, yariya. Har शुरुआत से बात बने, हाथ में साथ से बात बने, yariya.
कल की मजबूत तैयारी के लिए JSW Cement, the leader's choice.